I think they have to target a Groudon, right? Because if I go for Blades here as you target the Venu, I don't think that's like really worth to trade here, but I could be wrong. It is Flare into the Groudon. Okay, let's see if I live. What is up, boys, girls, and everyone else? James back here, and today I hope you're ready for some fun in the sun because we are using Groudon today. Not my favorite restricted Pokemon. But I wanted to make it really fun to use Groudon because I'm not a huge fan of using regular Groudon when it comes to restricted formats. So I thought, what do I really enjoy using Groudon? And I really had fun back in the day using like Life Orb or Choice Banded Groudon back in 2019. So I kind of constructed this team around Gravity because I really love Gravity. Switching to ground types is usually your flying type, and Groudon with Precipice Blades does so much damage. One of the best things about Groudon, also one of the most cursed things, is Precipice Blades. Spread, ground type move, does so much damage, but you have to rely on hitting. But with Gravity, you can affect flying types, which is really cool, and you don't have to worry about missing Precipice Blades. So yeah, the goal of this team is to get Gravity up. We have some fun members, including Durant that I'm bringing back, and maybe Durant can do something, who knows. But I really want to try it out in case we have to use a hustle strategy with Durant out of Dynamax, because one of the scariest things about Dynamax Durant was the fact that, you know, it's really hard. Like, after it's Dynamax, you have to, like, you know, rely on hustle, which is a thing. But yeah, it was a pretty big threat in the early series of 2020, back in the early stages of the Gen 8 VGC stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited to see if this team can do well. But if you do enjoy the videos and are looking forward to the team, leave a like down below, or leave a comment down below, as it really does help me out. And let me know in the comments down below, did you enjoy the 26 Pokemon Presents? Because, you know, there was Gen 4 remakes. I love Gen 4 remakes. I'm just hopeful for competitive battling, really. That's pretty much what I'm looking forward to, and I think Arceus looks really cool if they fix the frame rate. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. But let's get started with today's video. All right, Carlos here with a team of Charizard, Venusaur, Thundurus, Groudon, Whimsicott, and the Chandelure. This definitely looks like a bit of a tougher matchup for sure. Yeah, this is not like a fun matchup. I do have Trick Room on Sigilyph. Maybe I can catch him by surprise. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Gravity up. If I can get Gravity up, amazing. If not, it's very difficult, I think. Because I think Sigilyph plus Incineroar can actually do really well here with like Groudon. And then I don't know who would be in the back. Maybe Venu, just a safety measure. Could be the Durant. I'm not a big fan of Durant. Rotom seems alright as a passive Pokemon, because it can do well passively. It's just against Venusaur with that I could be a little bit concerned about. But yeah, I think it is probably the best Mon here. Otherwise, I think this is a very interesting style, because my opponent's got like a Sun hyper offensive. You see probably the imprisoned Chandelure to stop any Trick Room setup. So I don't know if they're going to expect Trick Room and lead Chandelure. I'm not sure if they are going to lead Chandelure, because Chandelure is a little bit of a risky business leading against my team. But let's see here. Going to be Charizard, Whimsicott. Okay, this is kind of what I would expect here. So this actually works out ideally, because I'd be able to fake out the Whimsicott and go for the Trick Room turn 1, I think. And that would be really solid if I can get that Trick Room up. If I can get that Trick Room up, I just need one Gravity setup, I think. And I could definitely get it off, I think, with my strat. I think I go for the Trick Room here, and I go for the fake out. So yeah, we'll fake out the Whimsicott. We'll go for the Trick Room. Charizard cannot stop me from setting up Trick Room unless it Rock Slide influences me. We are going to see a Gigantamax, it looks like, from the Charizard. No surprise, I'm okay with trading here. I think it's completely fine if we trade here. We will see that the Charizard does go for the Gigantamax. I don't know, does Magikarp prevent Wildfire? I think that's how it works, because I don't know if Wildfire, I don't know about Fire Spin either. Helping Hand is fine. It doesn't really change much unless they KO the instant, which is okay here. So fake out into the Whims. All right, let's see. Gmax Wildfire does come out. It does target down the Sigilyph. I feel like Sigilyph, I mean, Helping Hand didn't really change anything. We know it's not a Jax button on the Whimsicott, which is nice. We will go for the Trick Room here. Hopefully we are able to survive the turn and get a Gravity up, which would be the best case scenario right here. And wow, Magic. Oh, okay, we didn't take chip. I was like, wait, I actually take chip damage and it doesn't. Woo! All right, Gravity up and Flare Blitz. Did they taunt here? I guess they could. I feel like I could see Helping Hand Wildfire though. And I feel like that'd be kind not Wildfire, ground move. Yeah. Nice. This actually works out in my favor immensely. So I'm going to be able to go for the Flare Blitz right here into the Whimsicott, which should pick up a knockout. And then I can go into my, I could go out into my Groudon and click Precipice Blades. And Precipice Blades under gravity, oh, the damage is going to be insane. So they do go for helping an Airstream actually, which it didn't really change anything, I think, because Charizard was the fastest thing on the field compared to the rest of my Mons, so it doesn't really change anything. So Incineroar does go down here, as I will set up that. Well, I already set up the gravity, and now we can go for my favorite thing and go for Blades. Wait. Hold up. The Charizard was actually faster. Hold on, the Charizard was faster. Charizard was faster than my set. That was Modest Charizard? Really? Modest Charizard, wow. So it wasn't Timid. Oh, that could have been bad, I guess. But they go Venusaur, which is fine, because I'll just go for Hypnosis into Venusaur and go for Precipice Blades. Precipice Blades Bandit should knock out. I think they don't have a switch. I just realistically don't think they have a switch. So yeah, we'll go for Hypnosis and we'll go for the Precipice Blades. Precipice Blades is going to do a ton of damage. Should be able to pick up a knockout here, which would be amazing. No Protects either. Nice. Precipice Blades. Big damage. Bandit Groudon just destroying it right here. So we are able to knock out the Charizard as well as the Venusaur. The only time to make Groudon good, you know, a strong Precipice Blades with gravity. One of my favorite combinations to use with Groudon. It's so weird seeing the wildfire actually go off, but the damage doesn't happen. It feels so weird. But hey, that is an amazing spot there, as we are going to see the Groudon come out. And I mean, my position's pretty much ideal here. I guess there's actually one fear. There is actually one fear. Have I Dynamaxed at all? No, I haven't Dynamaxed. Okay. So how many turns of Trick Room are left? 2. All right, I think I want to Dynamax the Groudon because I don't think Rotom's safe. Yeah, I don't think Rotom's safe. So I'll go for, I guess I just go for Hypnosis and I'll go for the Max Quake. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't put myself in a position where, yeah, I think I want to Quake with Groudon. Because I don't think single target Precipice Blades will KO Groudon. I have no idea what the Groudon speed tier is, and that's a little bit of a concern. And I think this is like the safety net to win here, because their Groudon was actually very scary because I set up gravity for both of our sides, I guess. It was definitely worth it when I was able to get the knockdown Charizard and Venus. So I think Groudon now can just go for the offense here. 2 Max Quakes should be able to knock out the Groudon. I don't think they can 2 KO myself unless they're banded on their side. They confirmed to be slow with, or slower Groudon, so nice. And as you can see, Blaze doesn't really do that much damage here. I'm thinking this is probably a bulkier set. Here comes a Quake. Also, Groudon has monstrous defense, and yeah, it is going to be a 2 KO into their Groudon, which is really nice. And that should be a win, unless it's Citrus Berry, but even with Citrus, I don't think it changes anything. It doesn't look like a crit Precipice Blades knocks me out into position I'm in either. So yeah, we can go Rotom here. I would say Rotom's slower than their Groudon, but I actually have no clue how much speed they have on their Groudon. I think just going for Hydro Pump is fine though. I don't think it changes any numbers, and we'll go for Quake in the Groudon. Hopefully we'll be able to finish it off. As yeah, we're actually faster than the Groudon in Trick Room, and Hydro Pump can never miss in Gravity and is able to pick up a knockout into Groudon. And Banded Groudon sweep. I do love to see it. You do love to see it. So yeah, we are able to take a win. As I mentioned before, they had a very hyper offensive team in the way that I was able to get up the Trick Room, which was really nice. And yeah, they went for the Airstream. Let's see, that Charizard had to be Modest, right? I'm assuming it is Modest. It's going to be the Solvest Thunderous, the Wylands Venusaur. Life Orb, wait, it's Timid Charizard but doesn't have max speed? Wait, no, it is. They have wrong IVs. Oh boy, they might want to fix their IVs because they're not max speed at all. They're actually quite far from it, I think. I don't even know if they have max HP IVs, actually, now that I look at it. But yeah, it was Focus Sash on the Whimsicott. Saved the guy with Chandelure, so like Precipice Blades was very safe there. And yeah, just getting that Trick Room up, they didn't exactly have the best ways to stop it, and just getting Groudon in a position just to go for Blades was fantastic. I think Gravity Groudon, Oh boy, one of my favorite things. I think the only way I really liked Groudon was having Precipice Blades threatening damage under gravity, which is probably my favorite way to use Groudon, because it's like your switch-ins to Groudon are flying types, but once you take away the flying type, it's really hard to switch into Groudon. So yeah, I'm really glad we got to show it off. But let's move on to our second game of today's episode. All right, ripping here. Oh, not Colossal. I hate dealing with Colossal. I mean, do I want to go like Sigilyph, Rotom? I don't exactly have a good lead against this. Everything that I can think of, like Colossal, is gonna annoy the heck out of me. What do I lead here? Well, they're not gonna lead Dragapult. Would they lead Dragapult? I feel like your most likely lead is like Urshifu Colossal, so you can always guarantee the Aqua Jet. Although you don't know my item on Venusaur, and if I'm Sash, I guess that could screw you over. I Dynamax to Groudon? Dynamax Groudon's actually pretty good against them in general. Yeah, I guess maybe Dynamaxing Groudon, because I'll probably live one max attack if I Dynamax to Groudon, I assume. Yeah, I think that should work. And then bring... what do I bring in the back? I'm assuming Incineroar, maybe Rotom. I think Incineroar for sure. I don't think I can Dynamax Durant, so I don't think Durant is the play. I think Sigilyph, so I can get Tailwind up potentially, which can help me with the Moltres better. Durant could be useful, but I'm actually not too sure. I have never played a Colossal matchup with this team. I don't know how this is going to go. I'm hoping that they lead Colossal turn 1. I'm hoping it's Colossal or Shifu. I can go for a Quake immediately and Sleep Out or attempt the Urshifu, I guess. Probably my best out right there. Let's find out. Gonna be the Colossal. Yep, it's Colossal or Urshifu. Okay. I will lead my Venusaur plus my Groudon. We could trade the... I think trading the Colossal for my Venusaur is a very fair play. I don't think they can knock out Groudon once again if I max here. Although they... I don't know the rules. I maybe should have calced this and maybe EV'd the Groudon specifically to do this. Could go Incin. There's a chance that they protect the Colossal though. I don't think they would protect Colossal though. That's what I'm just don't think happens. I kind of want to go Incin for the Venu since I don't have a greater Shifu answer, I think. But I think I'm going to attempt to go for the Sleep Powder, I think, into the Urshifu and just Quake the Colossal in case Colossal just goes for like a Protect or something. So we will Dynamax our Groudon. Let's see. I'm not exactly too sure. There's also a play where I could Sleep Powder Quake the Colossal if I'm not sure about Quake. But that means I have to be absolutely confident that Urshifu attacks this turn, which I am actually not sure because there is a world where they just like protect Urshifu turn 1. It is a possibility. And yep, it looks like we're gonna see both Dynamaxes. There's a chance they max guard here, which if they max guard, I'm in a really good spot. If they don't, if we hit the Sleep Powder, we're in a fantastic spot. Or not fantastic because they could get a first turn Wake, I guess, but we'd be in a pretty solid position, I think. Let's see. Let us see. Aqua Jet going to come out. Okay, so they are attacking with the Colossal. Let's see if they target into the Groudon, if they target into the Venu. I think they have to target the Groudon, right? Because if I go for Blades here as you target the Venu, I don't think that's like really worth to trade here, but I could be wrong. It is Flare into the Groudon. Okay, let's see if I live. Wow, I took that better than I thought, actually. And we hit the Sleep Powder. Oh, what world is this? What world is this? I am not recognizing this world, but hey, I am taking it for sure. So that's actually pretty nice. I'm able to get a Quake off. This should definitely be able to knock out the Colossal. Yeah, that's a pretty big knockout. So we're able to get rid of Colossal immediately right off the bat. And that's a pretty good turn. Yeah, that's an amazing turn for me. So I'll take it. As we do get, and what's nice is Urshifu actually has to take a guaranteed turn of sleep, so yeah, pretty good turn here. The next turns are going to be a little bit tricky because I'm assuming Zacian comes out here for the Behemoth Blade. I'd imagine, oh really? Grassy Glide, makes sense. I want to keep Groudon healthy, so I think I'm going to actually go Incin here. I think I go Incin, and I think I just go for Sludge Bomb. I go for Sludge Bomb for sure. I don't know which slot I'm going to Sludge Bomb. Probably the Urshifu to make it a 2 KO. Because like Rillaboom doesn't do... Well, I guess both of these Pokemon don't do anything here. But I guess Urshifu puts on the more offensive pressure, I think. So yeah. I think I'm going to go for Sludge Bomb into the Urshifu. They both have priority, which affects my Sigilyph as well. So yeah. I'm going to retreat my Groudon. Because I do want Groudon healthy, I think. I think Groudon healthy is really important here. As Incineroar going to come out. For that Intimidate onto both of these Pokemon. We have Fake Out Pressure on the Rillaboom as well, which is nice. And let's see. There should be Glide here. Unless they want to fake out the Venusaur, which I guess they do. Okay. Not that big of a deal as Urshifu is fast asleep. I could fake out... I could go straight for the Flare Blades. The problem is... I guess it's not really technically a problem if I'm able to pick up a knockout. Yeah, I guess I Flare Blitz here. I think Flare Blitz is fine. And just Sludge Bomb. I don't think I have to waste time. If they go for an aggressive read, I don't want them to. They're going to retreat Urshifu actually out into Zacian. Good read on their part. That definitely covers the Sludge Bomb and keeping Urshifu. If it wakes up though, if it doesn't wake up, it's actually still a pretty poor spot for them. So Sludge Bomb into the Zacian as we will go see the U-turn come out. Okay. Doesn't really matter on the Venusaur because I think Behemoth Blade was a guaranteed KO on Venusaur anyway, unless they have like no attack investment. That means they're going back into the Urshifu, which means it's taking a Flare Blitz, which is not a bad spot here. And I don't know if I put him in Sludge Bomb range though. I really hope it's Sludge Bomb range, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we get good damage on their Urshifu. I think I Leaf Storm the Urshifu slot. Or do I Sludge Bomb? Because there's a chance to go Rillaboom and Protect with Zacian. Yeah, I think that's a likely play here actually. Trying to figure out what's most likely. I think Sigilyph, it covers close combat if they target with Zacian, if they want to go for that. I really think they should be worried about Sleep Powder. I think Leaf Storm, I think Sludge Bomb makes sense because I really do expect a Rillaboom to come back in, but I could be wrong though. It looks like they don't switch here, so that's a little bit unfortunate for me. Sigilyph comes out, okay. Urshifu taking a turn of sleep, and they didn't protect Zacian. All right, Sludge Bomb. Good damage in their Urshifu, and Behemoth Blade going to come out, which is not that great, but not terrible, I guess. I still have like decent offense, I think. It gets a little bit awkward though, this end game for sure. This end game's definitely looking awkward. I might have actually put myself in a bad position. Let's see. Gonna go Incineroar. Trick Room? Yeah, Trick Room might be the play. I think Trick Room is the play. Fake out the Urshifu, set up Trick Room as my speed control answer. Yeah, because I should be slower than everything. So we will Trick Room attempt here and go for the fake out into the Urshifu. No Protect from Zacian, playing very aggressive here, which makes sense. Sacred Sword, okay. Incineroar able to take that. Urshifu wakes up, flinches, and we do get to trick him off. Okay. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Sunlight fades. I wonder if I could go Groudon here. The thing, if I go Groudon here, if I Flare Blitz, I still lose my Incineroar, which is really bad here. Aqua Jet will definitely not KO though my Incineroar at this range at -1. Yeah, so it's tough. I think my best play is actually to Hypnosis to Zacian. Go Groudon. I don't like this end game plan. I think I am gonna go for the Hypnosis though. I think I gotta. I don't see another play that I can make here because I gotta keep Incineroar alive so or at a decent health so I can deal with Rillaboom because Grassy Glide would clean up the rest of my team, I think. So let's see here. Urging Strike. Wait, is that Urshifu Adamant? Wait, why is Sigilyph faster than Urshifu? Isn't Sigilyph 90? Am I mixing up my speed tiers? I might be. We do get the Hypnosis though, which is at least one positive. Did I mess up my speed tiers? Is Sigilyph actually faster than I thought? I thought it was 90. Is it actually like 100? Let me double check. Because I'm actually very confused on why it's faster. But I think that means I lose. No, 163. Urshifu hit... Oh, are we both 97 actually? No, because isn't Arcanine 161? I'm pretty sure Arcanine's 161. Oh, we might be. Yeah, I think we are actually speed tied. That's actually really unfortunate for me. Got a Gravity and I guess Flare Blitz. I mean, this is really bad. This is really bad. If I treat the Zacian in a Rillaboom, why is Sigilyph faster? Actually, no, this gives me a shot because Zacian didn't take a turn of sleep. I'm able to flip. Oh, wait, are they going for Protect? They're going for Detect. Okay. So, actually, this still gives me a shot. Because as long as I win the speed tie, I think with Sigilyph, I have a shot here. So, we'll Gravity up. I'll go for Hypnosis into the Urshifu. The problem is I'm getting my Tailwind stalled out, which is not good. Although I think I could still play around it as long as I get lucky with the sleep turns, I think. Hypnosis to Urshifu. They also gave me a little bit of healing, which is actually going to matter. It is going to matter. With Flare Blitz, the Urshifu. We're going to see the fake out into the Sigilyph, actually. Okay. Aqua Jet? No. So that gives me a Flare Blitz. That's actually really good that I'm able to get a Flare Blitz off. Oh, did Urshifu live? No, it definitely went down. I don't even think I needed a crit to knock out because it is Sun Boosted Flare Blitz. Okay. Wait. There's a shot. There is a chance. There is a chance. Oh, there's a chance. Okay. I think I need to rely on multiple sleep turns though from Zacian. I need 3 turns of sleep on the Zacian specifically. So we go for Hypnosis into the Rillaboom. We don't glide in a Flare Blitz recoil is going to be really tough. Okay, we've Hypnosis to Rillaboom. I think I parting out. I think I just go for parting for I think I parting the Rillaboom too. Yeah, and then I hope Zacian takes the second turn, and then I hope it takes the third turn. Yeah, like I think that's that. Wait, they tarred the Sigilyph. I guess maybe they think I have Psychic or something. I probably shot out the Rillaboom so I don't take chip. Wait, I probably just won if I clicked Flare Blitz into the Zacian and just the Hypnosis. I didn't think they would glide the Sigilyph because it doesn't do anything. Zacian takes second turn. Okay. This is scary. It really comes down to, does the Zacian wake up? Does Zacian wake up? That is the big question. It also could come down to Rillaboom waking up. Let's Tailwind right here. And Flare Blitz the Zacian. It did wake up. Goes for Sacred Sword into my Incineroar. Will pick up the knockout, and that is going to be a good game. Man, close. Not good enough, unfortunately. Not good enough, unfortunately. Was a really solid game, though. For sure. What was my problems? I got to turn 1 right. I guess I didn't play aggressive enough. My opponent started playing super aggressive with the Zacian, was like willing to risk Sleep Powder, and I guess maybe that was like the thing, because since I got rid of their max turn 1 and still had Venusaur on the run, which was a pretty big threat with Sleep Powder, I guess they were like, I have to, I guess, risk the Sleep Powder miss at this point. And I think that's pretty fair, because if like they got like some reads wrong, I think they basically got to hope for the Sleep Powder miss, which I think is fair in comparison. Now I can't hit a single mon on their team because I don't have, unfortunately, a single move on the Sigilyph, so gonna be forfeiting here. But game to my opponent, I think they played the end game super aggressively, and I think it definitely makes sense. I think that was pretty well played on their end, and they kind of like saved on what they needed to do, but except on one turn. Grassy Glide the Rillaboom. I guess they don't know the Sigilyph moveset though, which I guess is fair. Because if I had Psychic, I guess they had to bank. I don't know, because I think you glide the Incineroar anyway at the end of the day, because I have to Flare Blitz. I don't know. I think that's a complicated situation. But yeah, turn 1 was good, and then I just started falling. Maybe I should have like went for more aggressive attacks. Maybe I should just went for the Sleep Powder if I expected the Rillaboom. Maybe I could have like tried to double in the Incin, I think, which was a fine play. And yeah, I think that's all I have to really say. But thank you all for tuning in today's episode of VGC 21 Back to Battles. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like down below, as it really does help out. Leave a comment down below, and check out my social media, such as my Twitter, my Instagram. Follow me on those platforms. My Twitch channel, where I do a live stream. And if you do want to try out the team, there is a rental code as well as a payment down below in the description, available for 2 weeks after this video, but it will expire. But the payment will still be available, so make sure you try it out while you can. Otherwise, that's going to be it. Have a great day, people. Until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.